So this is going to be a relatively short video, but what I want to do today is talk about spring cleaning. Now, this is a fairly mundane task that the vast majority of us do in the, like the real world. Like when we talk about the physical world, we clean stuff during the spring. It seems to be a habit that humans have gained over the course of the years, right? Well, when it comes to your PC, you should also do some cleaning from time to time, and if it happens to be in the spring, well, there you go. Now, obviously, chances are you're not in the spring right now. I'm not in the spring. It's like January when I'm recording this, but I'm thinking spring thoughts because it's so damn cold outside. So what I want to do today is talk you through some of the spring cleaning that I'm going to do and actually do some spring cleaning on camera and talk about some of the things that you should think about when you're doing this. So let's go ahead and jump in, but before we do, if you leave a thumbs up on this video, I'd really appreciate it. It'd really help the channel. So let's go ahead and take a look at my configuration file. So this is my .config file, and it's actually listed out here twice, but it doesn't really matter. And basically what I want to do is take some of the things that I know I don't have installed anymore or that I'm never going to use and just delete them. Now, the first thing that we have to talk about is that this is not one of those things where you can just willy-nilly delete things. Well, I don't know what that is, therefore I must be able to delete it, is something that you will live to regret to say. And so don't just delete things. Know for sure that you can get rid of them. So for example, I know for sure I can get rid of the Wireshark directory that's over here on this side of the screen. I can just get rid of that. So I can do sudo rm-rf and Wireshark. I'm never going to use Wireshark again. I have uninstalled. It can go away. So that's my spring cleaning, right? So that's what I'm going to do as I kind of sort through this directory and just get rid of the things that I know I can and be careful about what I actually delete. If I don't know what it is, I'm not going to delete it. I'll just keep it because it's not actually hurting anything to stay here, right? It actually hurt me more if I deleted something and then ended up needing it again later. So another one that I know I can delete is Shotwell. So I can do sudo, I don't need that, rm-rf shotwell. Like so. I can also get rid of chadwm. So I can do rm-rf chadwm, mainly because it doesn't actually work on OpenSUSE. It can go away. So there's three things that I've gotten rid of so far. I can get rid of a lot of the KDE stuff. So I don't have KDE installed, so I can get rid of those things. I also don't use the KDE wallet, so I can do rm-rf. I probably won't need the RF part, but we'll do kwallet, like so. We'll also get rid of K global shortcuts, like so. And I'll get rid of KDE. Actually, I'm probably going to need... I'm going to guess that KDE D5RC thing is for theming. So I'm going to keep that because that's probably going to be theming Qt stuff. I'm just guessing, but I don't want to delete it unless I know for sure what it is. So we can keep that. I can also get rid of Dolphin RC, like so. So I'll just go ahead and get rid of those. So here's where I'm at so far. So what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to do all this on camera because that'd be pointless for you guys just to sit here and watch this, is I'm just going to delete some stuff, right? And as I go through, if there's something that I don't know, I'm going to investigate it. And if I can delete it, I'll delete it. If I still can't figure out what it is, I will leave it as is. So, for example, there's one here called Trolltech. I have no clue what that is, so I'm going to actually go in and look at it. This looks like it is something to do with KDE and some kind of theming, but it doesn't actually say what it's for. So I'm going to actually leave it behind because, again, I don't want to delete something I don't know, and we'll just leave it where it is. It's not hurting anything, so we'll just leave it. So I'm going to also remove RFLSD because I don't use that anymore. I'm also going to, and this is going to sound a little bit weird, I'm going to remove MPV. So I'm going to do this because actually if I go to my main repository, I have an MPV config file. So I do ln-s/home mat mhome, my repo, like so, and then mpv/home mat.config, like so. And then I can go back to my configuration file, and now I have my MPV file here where it should be, here somewhere. Yep, right here. That way I have my configuration file. So as I go through and do my spring cleaning, I keep my eye out for things like that as well. So it's not just deleting stuff, it's making sure that everything is in its proper place. And That way I have the links where I need it to be, so if something didn't get transferred over the last time I did a reinstall or whatever, I can do all these things that have just kind of never really caused me a problem, but could in the future. So that's the whole point that I wanted to make here, is that you should try to do spring cleaning from time to time, but that you should be cautious about it. So the last thing that I want to talk about is why, right? Why do you need to do a spring cleaning? Like, none of that stuff was theoretically hurting anything, but if you're anything like me, you do spend some amount of time in the configuration directory, or .config. And if you are doing that, chances are you want to be able to see what's actually in there. And the more stuff you install and the more stuff you use, the larger your .config actually becomes. Now, chances are you're also uninstalling stuff all the time. That means the stuff that you have installed and uninstalled has left things and detritus behind. Things like that Wireshark directory that I just deleted. I had that installed for a little while. I uninstalled it. I no longer use it, but the directory that it created was left behind because they don't delete stuff when you delete a program. So chances are you're probably in the exact same boat. And while technically, again, it doesn't matter and it's not hurting anything, it does cause some clutter. And by removing the clutter such as you can, it makes your computer easier to use over the long run. It may not make it run faster or anything like that. It doesn't have anything to do with performance. It's more about your state of mind and your ability to get things done and move from one place in your computer to another and all that stuff. It just plays a role in making your computer a better place to live, kind of like real physical spring cleaning. So that's it for this one. Like I said, it was going to be a short video. Let me know in the comment section below whether or not you've done your spring cleaning and how you go about yours. If you have any philosophies or anything like that, I'd love to hear from you. You can follow me on Mastodon. That link will be in the video description. You can support me on Patreon at patreon.com/thelinuxcast. You can also support me on Ko-fi and on YouTube. Those links will be in the video description. Thanks to everybody who does support me on Patreon and YouTube. You guys are all absolutely amazing. Without you, the channel just would not be anywhere near where it is right now. So thank you so very much for your support. I truly do appreciate it. If you too would like to support me, patreon.com/thelinuxcast, or you can head on over to the store, which is available at shop.thelinuxcast.org. There you'll find all sorts of awesome merchandise, all sales of which goes directly towards helping me make more Linux content for you guys. So thank you so very much for those of you who have done that. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you next time.